Do you ever feel something's holding your worship team back? Maybe the music is solid, the transitions are super tight, and the team seems fine on the surface. But deep down, there's tension, inconsistency, or lack of connection. Here's the truth. Even the most skilled worship teams can fall into traps that limit their effectiveness. Identifying these mistakes isn't about blame, it's about growth. So in this video, I'll share the 5 most common mistakes worship teams make. These aren't just technical missteps, they're heart-level challenges that can affect your worship team's impact. When we address these areas, your team won't just sound better, it'll lead with greater authenticity, unity, and power. Welcome to Worship Journey Academy. This is your space to grow as a worship leader, strengthen your teams, and lead worship with excellence and confidence. If you're looking for free resources and additional content to grow your worship ministry, check out the description below for more ways to connect with us. Let's take this journey together. Mistake number 1, prioritizing performance over presence. It's easy to focus on perfecting every note and transition while forgetting the true purpose of worship, to connect with God. When performance becomes the priority, the congregation might applaud your skill, but you or them together may not be actually entering into the presence of God. And that's a scary place. Psalm 22:3 reminds us that God inhabits the praises of his people. Worship isn't about impressing, it's about inviting. A team focused on God's presence will naturally lead others into it. Mistake number 2, neglecting team unity. Disconnection with the team is one of the fastest ways to derail worship. If your team members don't trust or genuinely care for one another, that disunity will spill over into the ministry. Ephesians 4:3 urges us to make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Unity isn't just a nice to have, it's a spiritual mandate. Without it, even the best sounding team will feel very hollow. Mistake number 3 is failing to prepare spiritually. Rehearsals are important, but so is spiritual preparation. A team that neglects prayer and personal devotion will struggle to lead with authenticity. You can't pour out what you don't have. Oh, this is scary. In John 15:5, it says this, "Apart from me, you can do nothing." A worship team that leads from an empty well can't bring life to the congregation. Mistake number 4, overlooking the congregation. Sometimes worship teams can get so wrapped up in their set lists and execution that they forget the people they're leading. Worship isn't a concert. It's a collective offering to God. Philippians 2:3 reminds us to value others above yourselves. When we focus on serving the congregation, we shift from performing to ministering. All right, mistake number 5, lacking a clear vision. A worship team without a shared purpose is like a ship without a rudder. Without vision, it's easy to lose focus and drift. Proverbs 29:18 warns us of this. Where there is no vision, the people perish. A united vision clarifies why you do what you do and keeps everyone moving in the same direction. All right, those are all 5 mistakes. But these aren't just mistakes that you just sit in. They're challenges, they're opportunities. Addressing them will unlock the potential for your team to lead worship with greater depth, impact, and purpose. When you prioritize presence, the focus shifts to God. Number 1. When unity is restored, trust and love overflow. When spiritual preparation becomes the foundation, your worship is authentic. When you value the congregation, your ministry reaches hearts. And when vision is clear, your team moves forward together. Next week, I'm going to be talking about how that'll impact the unity in your team. So check that out next week. If you love this video, I'd love for you to like and subscribe. I'm Nehemiah with Worship Journey Academy. Until next time, let's keep taking this worship journey together.